Sports Illustrated calls it the best football book of all time. ESPN says it's the best sports novel of the past quarter century, and it's based right here in Odessa. This year marks the 25th anniversary of Friday Night Lights, the story of the Permian Panthers' 1988 football season. Friday Night Lights author Buzz Bissinger is set to write an anniversary update of the team and take a closer look at where those players are today. A crew from Sports Illustrated visited Ratliff Stadium last week for a photo shoot at the historic stadium.
What up, man?
4 players from Permian's 1988 football team returned to Ratliff Stadium Thursday, a reunion of sorts to celebrate the book that transformed mojo into a household phrase.
You know, our story has become universal, really, and that so many kids follow our story and are inspired by our story. I think that's just something that's really neat.
It's sometimes you get a little embarrassed because the only reason is, and that's what I tell people, I was born on a certain date, lived on a certain street, and went to a certain school.
A handful of players from the 1988 team still call Odessa home. Ivory Christian and Brian Chavez are on that list. But Christian says this was his first time back to the stadium since his playing days.
It felt good to step back in the stadium. The memories came back, but it looks a little different. But it looks the same too.
Mike Winchell currently lives in Decatur, Texas, a lease operator for Devon Energy, surprised by the growth of Odessa.
It was shocking to me. I could not believe just everything's changed. All that and the traffic was unbelievable.
Friday Night Lights not only portrayed Permian on the field, but also through everyday struggles, something Winchell says he's been asked about over the years.
Odessa catches such a black eye, and that's what people, you know, that's when I talk about Friday Night Lights. Anything negative that or problems Odessa had in Friday Night Lights, those are problems every town deals with.
The book has sold more than 2 million copies since being released. The story followed the ups and downs of one season that Winchell says made him a better person.
Oh yeah, I know it did, yeah. I know going through that did.
Of course, as you get older, this is one part of your life. It's not your whole life. You're going to graduate eventually, you're going to move on. But the things you learned in high school, especially playing for Permian, are going to last a lifetime.